All right. Firstly, I will start by saying that it's a real honor to be here amongst this very charismatic, energetic, dynamic gathering of young minds and bodies. And I would like to thank personally the chairman, Madam Principal, the official sponsors, the Vice Principal, the Dean, the faculty, my NCC cadets, and students, all of us who are here. Why I say all of us means we all are students here at different stages of studies. It's indeed an honor, pleasure, and a privilege to speak to such a charged gathering, raring to go on this bright, sunny spring morning where all of us have come with our own missions in mind. Some are here to win competitions, some are here to learn, some are here to perform, and some are here for the experience. Whatever be your mission and why you are here is your own personal mission. But we must not forget that this initiative of Tetso College, which gives all of us a platform, it's a very multi-dimensional platform for not only youth exchange of ideas, exchange of capabilities, developing skills, competing, fighting, as well as learning, all put together at the same time. It's an opportunity that Tetso College has created for all the young minds to be present in a multi-dimensional event like the 6th edition of Pow-wow. Like the principal already told all of us, the Pow-wow literal meaning stands for a gathering, for celebration, for feasting. That's the main theme and mission behind this particular Pow-wow event. We must also not forget the founder who had this vision statement in mind, Dr. P.S. Laurin, who could think much ahead of his years, plan and execute such a international scale of event, which all of you are presently undergoing. You may not realize it now, but once it gets over and you look back in the years that you have gone through in college, you will realize this event would be one of the great milestones of your academic and college career. I would not use this opportunity to give you a ML, like we all say, moral lecture, but I'll leave you with some thoughts which may come in handy in your lives ahead or may empower you in moments of darkness, despair, depression, or when the chips are down. For whatever it is worth, try and be attentive, listen to it. Okay. Like I said, this is an event which is very rare. The platform which gives you not only social, academic, cultural, sports, literary, technological events to compete, to learn, to challenge your limits is a very unique opportunity. This is what is actual holistic development of any persona. So the takeaways for you should be, if you are not participating or competing, to at least witness and try and see the maximum that happens in the event. You may be a specialist in your field, but it will be worth all your time to see other specialists performing in their respective fields. It will give you a perspective which otherwise you may have missed had you not been here. So maximize the use of the time that you are spending here for these 5 days, the preparation, the conduct, post the event, those memories you will make, the friends that you will make, the challenges that you will face are going to be with you for a lifetime. It's going to be a big learning experience. Therefore, make the best use of it. In line with the mission statement of Tetso College, that is to impart excellence for a lifetime, this event definitely does that. It will give you opportunities to excel, that too for lifelong. Test yourself, test your limits, do your best, and be part of the mission. I'm very sure you will realize that it's going to help you sooner or later. Also, the spirit of competitiveness is very important to hone, nurture, and improvise and excel in it. Today, the world that you all are living in, what you are going to face, is many folds more competitive than the world that we faced when we were your age. It's a highly, highly competitive world today. If you are not a specialist of sorts in your field, if you do not have core competencies, you do not have a USP of your own, you're not going anywhere. Mark my words. Develop a USP, have a core competency, have more than one core competencies. Your age, your caliber is undefined. It is infinite. You have the power of physical good health, of mental alertness. You are the youth. You are in your prime. You will never be so primed again in life. It's a matter of making a choice, putting in your effort, and going all out for it. It is just simply that. A little decision making, a little plan, a little thought, and a lot of hard work is going to take you places. This is the time which will make it or break it. So it's very crucial. Remember what I said, if you do not hone your core competencies, you are being mediocre. The world is not a place for mediocrity. You will get run over if you are mediocre. Whatever small, big capability that you have, hone it and own it. Be the master of your own destiny, which will only happen with clarity, with focus, and with a fail-safe plan. Do that little introspection. Take help of your guides, your teachers, your parents, your mentors, your colleagues, your peers. Everyone is part of that nurturing environment in which you are currently staged and placed in your own lifespans. How you imbibe values from this nurturing environment is how you will grow further. It'll take you up or it'll bring you down if you don't grow in this nurturing environment. And a lot of role of the peer group is important in this particular phase of life. Scientists have proven, it is a known fact, your elders will tell you, we must acknowledge it, that peer learning is the best form of learning. While I may tell you something, your teachers may tell you something, but your best friend says something else, carries more weight in all of you, in your minds. It's a fact. If that be so, and we acknowledge the fact that peer learning is the best form of learning, so let's have a peer group which is again nurturing, which is supporting. Let's not be in a peer group which pulls you down, gives you problems, and is not of any use to you. Don't have friends who are not progressive in their thought or actions. If they are your friends, make them into the mood that they become progressive. That is your duty. You are not there in that peer group just for your own selfish gains. You are there to contribute. Contribute in that manner, make your peer group better, do that peer learning, be better individual, capable, competent people who will succeed long term in life. Don't look at short term. Life is such that it will throw you down. It will knock you down. It will run you over, for sure, guaranteed. Every one of us here is going to suffer that. That's the nature of life. It will knock you down. Be resilient. Be tough. Get up. Generate capabilities, capacity to be able to get up, rise and shine every time it knocks you over. If you can do that, definitely you will succeed. But if you get knocked out in the first punch, then there is something wrong. You're not prepared mentally or physically or emotionally, academically, culturally. You're not prepared. The dimensions to your personality are multifaceted. If you are lacking in some facet or dimension, you are in the right place to learn. Learn, develop skills, add skills to your own personality. Be a leader, be a supporter, be an optimist, be a cheerleader, and be the one that your colleagues look up to. It is not how much you can fight or how much you can box. It is how much you can take is what matters. That will come with stamina for absorbing the shocks of life. Anticipate it. It is going to happen. It's not new. You are not the first ones. Everybody who's here on this planet is going to get knocked over. Those who are prepared mentally, who are flexible, who are mentally agile, who are in the right frame of mind are the ones who will navigate through this. Do not get walled. Don't get stuck for solutions in life. Don't look at a wall. Go around it. Find a way. Be like water. You can't stop water. Be like water. Go around the obstacles. Go over it. Flow over it. Conquer it. Be supreme. But be capable. Only then you will be able to negotiate and navigate these twists and turns that life will throw at you. And to be competent, this is the time to get those competencies. So that is one important lesson I thought I will share with the younger generation here. We all are on our learning curves, respectively. Some are a little ahead in time, some are a little behind. Be a learner, be a student all your life. There is so much you can learn from anyone. Be moving on that learning curve. Learn every day, something or the other. You can learn from anyone, whether it's a small child or it's a senior person. Need not be someone who's elderly. You can learn from your juniors. Appreciate the skills that someone teaches you. Be on the lookout to learn. And to learn, we all must also learn to unlearn. That is the philosophy to learn. If you can't undo the ideas or fixated versions of things in your mind, you are never open to learning. To be able to learn, you have to know how to unlearn what you have already in your mind. Get away from those fixed ideas. Be flexible. Be open to ideas, to philosophies which are not yours. Don't have an ego. So those are very important things. If you really want to learn, you have to be in that time frame. Lastly, I will say that since you are in that phase of life where you will turn things around for yourself, here time management is the key. Those who manage the time well are the people, the time will come back to them. And those who are thrifty, waste time, don't appreciate the moments that are passing by, time is going to pass you by. Plan your time. Do maximum in those 24 hours. Do maximum. Plan for contingencies. Plan for plan B. Plan for plan C. Like I'll quote a small line from my initial military training one of my instructors gave this line. He just wrote it on the blackboard, and when he came to the class, this line was, failing to plan is definitely planning to fail. I'll say it again. Failing to plan is definitely planning to fail. In the military parlance, your poor planning is going to cost you lives. It's going to demolish households, get people killed. Therefore, you have to look through the finer aspects. You have to be finer than average. You have to have contingencies planned for, written, plan A, B, C, Z, and ahead. That is planning. But once planning is done, when the time comes to get into the action, there is another second line which was told to us. I am very sure my cadets have heard it from me. The first casualty of operations or war, the first casualty of war is the plan. You may have planned A, B, C, X, Z, whatever, but the first casualty is going to be the plan. Be mentally prepared for your plans to fail. Know what you need to do. That is where your mental caliber kicks in. That is what situation handling, your capabilities will come to fore. Gear up, charge up, plan, and go all out. So I leave you with these few pointers to a healthy, successful, motivating, inspiring, positive life. May God be with all of you, and may you all be the leaders of tomorrow that we all look up to each one of you for, leaders in their respective fields. And we also have very high hopes from the youth, that is the current generation. So don't let us down. Be good. And my good wishes to each one of you, and my compliments once again to Tetso College and the curators who have put together such a multi-dimensional event for all of you to cherish and create memories for you for a lifetime. My sincere thanks once again to Mr. Chairman, Madam Principal, the Vice Principal, the Dean, and the official sponsors for inviting me over and adding one more dimension to my own life. I'm really very happy to be here. So, Godspeed to all of you. Like they say in Nagaland, Kuknalim, Jai Hind.